For my late stage entrepreneur, I interviewed my friend and fellow military spouse, Michelle Atkinson, who is leading the way in spousal entrepreneurialism. Michelle started out doing contract consulting for the federal government contract system, which, for anyone who's applied to one, is very complicated. And most people do not know what they're doing. So, after a few years of just consulting, Michelle wanted to scale. And she said, let's go big or go home. So she built out this software system through Salesforce to automate the system. Contract Cloud has a subscription service and a personal consulting. So if you want to just spend the monthly fee, you can. And if you want more of a hands-on experience and you want that individual customization and insight from Michelle and her team, you can do that as well. Recently, she is actually at Techstars, which is an accelerator for Series A, Series B companies, and she just got a bunch more funding, and she's building out new software and selling, and she's also going after government contracts herself, which is awesome. Michelle got her start after the traditional military spouse way of she lost her job being a military spouse. And she decided, well, I might as well start a company because no one is taking me seriously anymore. And she found a few military spouses in the area who were all in contracts, or if they weren't in contracts, they wanted to learn. And she set up this little cohort of military spouses, which is awesome. So Michelle now has 3 employees and 7 contractors, which she's expecting to scale after she's done her 3 months at Techstars. Michelle's biggest challenge with her startup was just trying to get the initial users to prove that you can, in fact, automate government contracts so they're significantly less painful than what everyone goes through. One of my favorite quotes from Michelle was, "Under promise and over deliver," which is something that people really don't grasp when they're going after government contracts. But that is how the government works. That's how individuals get promoted within the government. It's this idea of under-promising and over-delivering. You can see that Michelle is definitely a late-stage entrepreneur. She has her funding, she's generating revenue, she's more confident in herself. She's not trying to string together every little piece to just push something out the door. She has a game plan and she's ready to go. Versus Matt and I, where there are days where we're just tripping over each other, trying to figure out where the next sale, the next update, what should happen in the next week. And Michelle is thinking in the next year. After Michelle and my formal interview for entrepreneurial finance, Michelle and I started talking about a contract she won and that she was having a problem finding a software engineer to build out the prototype. And after a little bit of nudging, I said, okay, let's chat on Friday. And this is just a wonderful example of the networking that entrepreneurs have, and also the military, and how supportive and how much we love to find each other little jobs and side projects to support each other.